Are you one of those bosses who's always trying to catch their team members doing something wrong? Are you just watching and waiting to pounce on their every mistake? If you are, then I guarantee that most of your workforce is looking for a new job and they'll be gone as soon as a decent opportunity comes up. If you want your best workers to stick with you, then watch this video and I'll show you how your behaviour is the key factor in whether good people stay with you or leave in search of a more reasonable boss. A lot of trades business owners are obsessed with making sure their team members always get a perfect result. They hate seeing anyone make a mistake because it disrupts the progress of the jobs and it often upsets the clients and it always costs the business money. I understand. No one wants things to go wrong and lose money. But if all you focus on are the mistakes and stuff-ups, that's all you'll ever see. I had a young guy come to work for me, let's call him Max. And I asked him about his experience with his previous employer. Turns out Max had a boss, who was only a young bloke too, who took this focus on mistakes to a whole new level. Max was working in the higher-end new homes, and when the electrical fit-out was done, his boss would turn up to do an inspection. It was a very stressful experience for Max because the boss would walk around the house inspecting everything in minute detail, hoping to find something wrong. The house was immaculate, everything finished to a high standard, but the boss was on a mission to nitpick. He had a small spirit level that he used to check the power points and switches. He even had a white glove to check for dust in the switchboard. He didn't speak because he prowled around with his clipboard looking for an infraction to jump on. All the while, Max is getting more and more anxious, following his boss around the house and dreading what he might find to challenge him on. And you might think this is a bit over the top, but it's a true story. Look, I understand mistakes are frustrating, but there are two types of mistake. There's the unexpected event that wasn't anticipated, and there's a new thing that hasn't happened before. These mistakes are often unavoidable, or unforeseen anyway, and they're really learning experiences and opportunities for you to implement new systems and procedures to prevent them happening again. The mistakes that you don't want are the repeated problems that should have been dealt with after the first time. If someone is making the same mistake over and over, then that is an issue that really needs to be addressed. But Max was doing a great job, and his boss was treating him like he was incompetent and useless. How different would the experience be if the boss turned up for that final inspection and recognised all the great work Max had done? He could have checked all the same things, but instead of walking around deadly silent, he should be going, "Oh, wow, this is brilliant. Well done, Max. This is a really neat job. The client will love it." And if he did find something not quite right, then the attitude is, "Hey, we should fix this little issue here, and then it'll be absolutely 100%. Great job, Max." How are you dealing with mistakes in your business? Are you like the dickhead boss, prowling around searching for the slightest problem and generating fear and anxiety in your team? Or are you looking for opportunities to praise your team members for the good work they do? You know which environment you'd rather work in. Sometimes it's not that hard to be a good boss. Often the competition makes it easy for you. Get in the habit of catching your team members doing something right. A little bit of praise goes a long, long way, and you'll get far better results by encouraging the behaviour you want to see from your team than by constantly focusing on their small mistakes. What do you think? Have you worked for an idiot boss like this before? Let me know in the comments. And if you have a question about managing your team members or any aspect of running a trades or contracting business, then send me an email using the link in the description below. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you see more of my videos like this. And thank you very much for listening.